I could list the headlines of this life I've lived, every chapter where you showed up, every gift disguised as something ordinary that I almost missed. Every morning waking up already kissed by grace before I knew I needed it that day. Father, I don't have enough words left to say, but I'll spend every word I have left trying, not just for the easy seasons, also for the crying and the dark. For all of it I'm grateful. Father, I'm forever grateful, not for just the good times that would be too small, not for just the victories before it all, the mountains and the valleys and the in-between. Father, I'm forever grateful for the things I prayed for and the things unseen that you were working in behind the stage. Father, I'm forever grateful every age of this life. Forever I am grateful. There's a kind of gratitude that time refines, that looks back from the distance and it finds the grace that was embedded in what felt like loss, the mercy hiding in the weight of every cross I was asked to carry, and I see it now. Father, I'm forever grateful. Here's my vow, I will never let the gratitude grow cold. Father, I'm forever grateful, not for just the good times that would be too small, not for just the victories before it all, the mountains and the valleys and the in-between. Father, I'm forever grateful for the things I prayed for and the things unseen that you were working in behind the stage. Father, I'm forever grateful every age of this life. Forever I am grateful for the answered and unanswered. I'm grateful for the doors that opened and the ones you kept closed. Grateful for the seasons that produced what ease could never have grown. For the people you've placed in my life. Grateful for the ones you removed. Grateful for the mornings I didn't deserve. Grateful for the nights you stayed. I'm forever grateful. Father, forever grateful. Father, I'm forever grateful, not just for the answered prayers, not just for the good seasons, for all of it. Every closed door, every hard chapter, every moment of uncertainty that turned into testimony. Father, I'm forever grateful. Say it until it settles. Say it until it's true in every season. Forever grateful. Father, I'm forever grateful. And when the years have come and finally gone, Father, I'm forever grateful. And the last word on my lips before I move along to eternity will be thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Father, I'm forever grateful for a life I did not deserve and you gave free. Father, I'm forever grateful. Forever, always, forever grateful. Everyone thanks God for the breakthrough and the blessing, the graduation day, the victory song and the pressing forward into what was prayed for, all of that. But gratitude that only lives in the good looks flat beside the gratitude that grew from the difficult. Thank you, Father, for the hard years too, the result. of what the hard years built inside me. I can see character and depth I didn't have before. The hard years cost me everything and gave me more. Thank you for the hard years too, the ones where I couldn't see your hand, but it was true that you were there. The ones where faith ran thin. Thank you for the hard years, they let you in. Deeper than the comfortable would allow. Thank you for the hard years. I know now what I couldn't have learned from any easier road. Thank you for the hard years too. That was the mode that shaped the thing you always knew I'd be. The metallurgist knows the furnace is the process, not the punishment, the heat and the fortress, working together to refine the thing inside. And looking back across the years, I see the guide was always present in the hardest, and what emerged is something purified. And I am urged to thank you for the years I thought were wrong. Thank you for the hard years too, the ones where I couldn't see your hand, but it was true that you were there. The ones where faith ran thin. Thank you for the hard years, they let you in. Deeper than the comfortable would allow. Thank you for the hard years. I know now what I couldn't have learned from any easier road. Thank you for the hard years too. That was the mold that shaped the thing you always knew I'd be. Thank you for the year the plans fell through. Thank you for the year I barely made it through. Thank you for the year that cost me more than I could name. Thank you for the years that left me changed in ways that only difficulty could carve. Thank you for the hard years. I am scarred and grateful. The scars are just the proof that God was in the hard years. Father, thank you. Thank you for the hard years too. That's the gratitude that costs something, because it's easy to thank God for the breakthrough. But can you thank Him for the year before it? For the season that produced what the breakthrough required? Thank you for the hard years too. Father, I'm grateful for all of it. Even that year, even that season. Thank you. Hey, hey, yeah. Thank you for the hard years too. I mean it now. Thank you for the hard years too. I've learned how the hardest seasons were the most productive. Thank you for the hard years too. The instructive kind that carved the wisdom that I carry. Thank you for the hard years. All contrary to what I thought was good turned out to be. Thank you for the hard years too. They made me who I am, Father. Thank you, hard years too. I've stood in front of doors I wanted opened, and cried when they stayed shut. My hands were broken from the knocking, and I thought, why not this one? But looking back, I see it. Every one you closed was mercy. Every closed door kept me from the thing that waited past it, that would steep me in a season I was not designed to be in. For every door you closed, I'm learning to say thank you. For every road that ended, you were rerouting me toward what was always mine. For every door you closed, thank you, Father. For every door you closed, you were the author of a story that could only go where it went. For every door you closed, the detour meant I arrived exactly where you said I would. For every door you closed, you understood what I couldn't see from where I stood in pain. For every door you closed, I gained something I would have missed if you had opened it. The job that didn't come through, looking back, the relationship that ended on the track it was headed was a mercy, though it hurt. The city that I didn't move to, the exert of effort toward what wasn't meant for me. All of it, the closed doors, navigation free. In hindsight, every closing was a gift. For every door you closed, thank you, Father. For every door you closed, you were the author of a story that could only go where it went. For every door you closed, the detour meant I arrived exactly where you said I would. For every door you closed, you understood what I couldn't see from where I stood in pain. For every door you closed, I gained something I would have missed if you had opened it. Closed doors are redirection. Closed doors are protection. Closed doors are the navigation of a father who can see. Closed doors are not rejection. Closed doors are correction. Closed doors are the love of God guiding me. For every door you close, I'm grateful. For every no, I'm grateful. For every not yet, I'm grateful. For every this is not the way, I'm grateful, Father. For every door you closed, the one you knocked on for months that never opened, thank God it closed. The one you're still processing, one day you'll be grateful it closed. For every door you closed, thank you, Father. You see the end from the beginning. Every closed door is a father's protection. For every door you closed, I'm grateful. For every door you closed, I'm forever grateful. For every door you closed, that was the faithful hand of a father who knew what was inside. For every door you closed, I learned to stride forward toward what's open, trusting what is not. For every door you closed, I stop the wondering and start the thinking. For every door, thank you. There's a gratitude that goes beyond the gifts, that has no need for circumstances, and it lives beyond what happened to who is behind it all. And this is where I wanna stand before I fall, into the habit of a gratitude that stops when the season changes. Father, let the drops of thankfulness flow from your nature, not your deeds. I'm grateful for what you've done, but more, I'm grateful for the God you are. Before the giving, before the blessing, just the you of you. Grateful for the God you are, not just what you've given, who you are. The faithfulness that never needed me to earn it. Grateful for the God you are, the mercy that I couldn't deserve. I learn it new each morning. This is who you are. Grateful for the Father, not just the favor. Grateful for the God you are, the maker, the keeper, the restorer, the one who stays. Grateful for the patience that outlasted every version of me that was half-hearted, fasted from the full surrender. Grateful that your love is not conditional, that nothing from above was withheld because I wasn't quite enough. Grateful for a God whose love is tough and tender at the same time. Who is you? Grateful for the God you are, not just what you've given, who you are. The faithfulness that never needed me to earn it. Hey! Grateful for the God you are, the mercy that I couldn't deserve. I learn it new each morning. This is who you are. Grateful for the Father, not just the favor. Grateful for the God you are, the maker, the keeper, the restorer, the one who stays. For your patience, I'm grateful. For your mercy, I'm grateful. For your faithfulness that had no reason to continue and did. For your love, I'm grateful. For your nearness, I'm grateful. For the way you stayed when everything I was should have hid. Grateful for the God you are, not just what you do. Father, I am grateful just for you. Grateful for the God you are. Take the gifts out of the equation for a moment. No answered prayer, no blessing, no breakthrough. Just God, just the nature of who He is. The faithfulness, the patience, the love that kept showing up. Grateful for the God you are. Father, I'm grateful just for you. Grateful for the God you are. Grateful for the God you are. say it always. I'm grateful for the God you are through all my days. Not contingent on the season or the circumstance. Grateful for the God. This is my stance. Whether the harvest is abundant or the field runs dry, grateful for the God you are. And here is why: your nature doesn't change, and that is everything. Grateful for the God you are. I'll always sing this song. I'm forever grateful for the God you are. I know what I brought to the table, my record, the history of every room I'd wrecked before. I came to you, and nothing that I carried was deserving of the love I found. I tarried at the threshold, wondering if I qualified, and the Father ran and closed the whole divide. While I was still a long way off, He ran. He didn't have to love me like this, the kind that runs before you even call it in. He didn't have to love me like this. He didn't have to love me like this, the kind that doesn't keep a score of what I missed and fell short of, the kind that keeps on coming back. You didn't have to love me like this, the kind that fills in every single gap and lack I brought, the kind that saw the end. You didn't have to love me like this, and yet, Father, you did, and I will never forget. You didn't have to love me like this. There are versions of love I've known that had conditions, that measured and recorded every intermission of my faithfulness and held it as a debt. But you loved me past the furthest reach of yet, and furthest back before I knew your name. You didn't have to love me like this, all the same. You loved me past the reasonable, and then some. You didn't have to love me like this, the kind that doesn't keep a score of what I missed and fell short of, the kind that keeps on coming back. You didn't have to love me like this, the kind that fills in every single gap and lack I brought, the kind that saw the end. You didn't have to love me like this, and yet, Father, you did, and I will never forget. You didn't have to love me like this. The cross was not a calculation that concluded I was worth the estimation of the cost. It was the love that overrode the math. You didn't have to love me like this. You chose the path of excess, of abundance, of the more than I deserved. And Father, I'm grateful for the love that loved me more than love should have to. You didn't have to love me like this, but you do. You didn't have to love me like this, the kind of love that runs before you call for it, the kind that doesn't calculate your worthiness, the kind that covers the distance before you finish the sentence. You didn't have to love me like this, and yet you did. Father, I'm forever grateful for a love I didn't did nothing to deserve and everything to receive. You didn't have to love me like this, but you do. You didn't have to love me like this, and yet, Father, you did. And I'm forever in your debt. Out of gratitude, a debt that can't be paid but can be praised. You didn't have to love me like this. Amazed is not a big enough word for what I feel. You didn't have to love me like this. The real proof that grace exists is you loving me. You didn't have to love me like this. I'm free and forever grateful for the love I didn't earn. I know what I brought to the table, my record, the history of every room I'd wrecked before. I came to you, and nothing that I carried was deserving of the love I found. I tarried at the threshold, wondering if I qualified, and the Father ran and closed the whole divide. While I was still a long way off, He ran. He didn't have to love me like this, the kind that runs before you even call it in. He didn't have to love me like this. He didn't have to love me like this, the kind that doesn't keep a score of what I missed and fell short of, the kind that keeps on coming back. You didn't have to love me like this, the kind that fills in every single gap and lack I brought, the kind that saw the end. You didn't have to love me like this, and yet, Father, you did, and I will never forget. You didn't have to love me like this. There are versions of love I've known that had conditions, that measured and recorded every intermission of my faithfulness and held it as a debt. But you loved me past the furthest reach of yet, and furthest back before I knew your name. You didn't have to love me like this, all the same. You loved me past the reasonable, and then some. You didn't have to love me like this, the kind that doesn't keep a score of what I missed and fell short of, the kind that keeps on coming back. You didn't have to love me like this, the kind that fills in every single gap and lack I brought, the kind that saw the end. You didn't have to love me like this, and yet, Father, you did, and I will never forget. You didn't have to love me like this. The cross was not a calculation that concluded I was worth the estimation of the cost. It was the love that overrode the math. You didn't have to love me like this. You chose the path of excess, of abundance, of the more than I deserved. And Father, I'm grateful for the love that loved me more than love should have to. You didn't have to love me like this, but you do. You didn't have to love me like this, the kind of love that runs before you call for it, the kind that doesn't calculate your worthiness, the kind that covers the distance before you finish the sentence. You didn't have to love me like this, and yet you did. Father, I'm forever grateful for a love I did nothing to deserve and everything to receive. You didn't have to love me like this, but you do. You didn't have to love me like this, and yet, Father, you did. And I'm forever in your debt. Out of gratitude, a debt that can't be paid but can be praised. You didn't have to love me like this. Amazed is not a big enough word for what I feel. You didn't have to love me like this. The real proof that grace exists is you loving me. You didn't have to love me like this. I'm free and forever grateful for the love I didn't earn. I try to picture it sometimes, the version that would have existed if I'd had the certain absence of the God who interrupted every path I took before it ruptured into something good. What would that life have looked like? What would be left of the strife without the one who entered and changed it all? What would my life have been without you, Father? What would my life have been? I don't wanna bother too long with the imagining, because what would my life have been was nothing close to this, to the fullness that I carry. What would my life have been? Ordinary at best, and empty at the core of it. What would my life have been without the Father? Nothing fits for what my soul was always meant to be. I think about the people and the places, the moments and the milestones and the graces that arrived because he was in the room, and none of them would exist, not one. The bloom of everything I call my life was seeded by the hand of God, and I have heeded the invitation to be grateful every day. What would my life have been without you, Father? What would my life have been? I don't wanna bother too long with the imagining, because what would my life have been was nothing close to this, to the fullness that I carry. What would my life have been? Ordinary at best, and empty at the core of it. What would my life have been without the Father? Nothing fits for what my soul was always meant to be. Friendships, his design, the calling, every line of purpose in my life he authored. The mercy that aligned the crooked and refined the broken into something, Father. What would my life have been without the interruption of a God who stepped into my path, and every function of the life I live was shaped by your invasion? What would my life have been without this? What would my life have been without you, Father? Don't answer that too quickly. Think about the specific ways he showed up. The door he opened at exactly the right moment. The person he sent when you were alone. The word he spoke when you were done. What would my life have been? Not this. Not this! Father, I'm forever grateful. What would my life have been? I don't need to know. What would my life have been? I'll never go back to find out, because what I have now, what would my life have been, is somehow beyond what I could have built without the Father. What would my life have been? I'd rather not imagine. Let me spend the energy instead on being grateful, Father, for the life you gave me. I'm forever grateful. There are days when everything in me wants to be consumed with the weight of what is present, but I've learned the room there is to pivot toward the praise even now. And Psalm 103 taught me how to begin the conversation from a different place. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, seek His face. And all that is within me, bless His name. Forget not all His benefits, the same mercy that was new this morning. Bless the Lord, bless the Lord, oh my soul, bless His name. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, everything the same. The crown of tender mercies. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, Father, I'm forever grateful. Bless the Lord, and let the fever of my thanksgiving rise. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. He redeems the life from the pit, the psalmist wrote, and crowns with loving kindness. And I quote this ancient song as if it were this morning's news, because it is, because the Father never moves from who He was when David put the pen to page. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, at every age. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, bless His name. His name. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, everything the same, yesterday, today, and evermore. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Before the problem is solved, before the answer comes, before the season changes, bless the Lord, oh my soul. This is the discipline of gratitude, the decision to bless before the circumstances cooperate. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Father, I'm forever grateful. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Forever bless. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Let nothing suppress the gratitude that was born in the soil of grace. Bless the Lord. I seek your face, not for what it gives, but for the gift it is. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Father, this is my forever testimony, my one refrain. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. And back again, forever grateful. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. They used to say to count your blessings, name them one by one, and see what God has done. And when you've begun to count what can't be counted, something shifts inside the spirit. Gratitude uplifts, not as a strategy to manage your mood, but as the honest seeing of the multitude of mercies that you've been swimming in for years. Count the mercies, they outnumber all your fears. Count the mercies, they were there in the dark years. Count the mercies, they were present before you noticed. Count the mercies, morning by morning new. Count the mercies, everything He's carried you through. Count the mercies, numbered past what you can hold. Count the mercies, every story that's been told. By your life is a mercy, every breath, every day. Count the mercies. Father, I have no other way to live than overwhelmed by what I can't repay. Count the mercies and forever grateful stay in the posture of the one who seen too much to doubt. The close call that you almost didn't recognize, the morning that arrived when you weren't sure the sunrise would feel worth it, and it did. That was mercy. The conversation that arrived exactly, that was mercy. The body that is breathing, mercy upon mercy. Count them, and the gratitude grows certain and permanent and fixed beyond the feeling. Count the mercies, morning by morning new. Count the mercies, everything He's carried you through. Count the mercies, numbered past what you can hold. Count the mercies, every story that's been told. one who's seen too much to doubt.
Count them.
Every time the diagnosis wasn't what you feared.
Count them.
Every time the provision appeared from a direction you had not anticipated.
Count them.
Every relationship God created to meet the need you hadn't voiced aloud. Count them. Every shelter in the cloud of every storm.
Count the mercies.
Count, Father, I can't reach the final count. Count the mercies. Slow down right now and count just three. 3 mercies from this week. The list already doesn't have a bottom.
Count the mercies.
And watch the gratitude become something structural in your soul, not a feeling, a foundation. Count the mercies. Father, I'm forever grateful. There are too many to finish counting. That's the point.
Count the mercies.
I will count them all my days.
Count the mercies.
Father, I am always amazed by the number that exceeds what I can hold in mind.
Count the mercies.
Every morning, every kind of grace embedded in what looked like the routine.
Count the mercies.
In between the extraordinary, the ordinary mercies too. Count the mercies, Father, all of them from you. Count the mercies, forever grateful, I count. When they ask me what the God I serve has done, I could start with the dramatic, the begun, and ended seasons, the miraculous and clear. But the testimony I keep coming back to hear is simpler and more permanent than event. He has been faithful, that's what the years meant. And faithfulness is not a story, it's a track record. And my gratitude has become the loudest word I speak into every room I walk into. The testimony is gratitude, not just what he's done, the attitude of the one who's seen too much to live any other way. The testimony is gratitude. Father, I'm grateful, that's all I can say. When people ask me what the years have taught, the testimony is gratitude. It can't be bought,
And it can't be manufactured.
from nothing it grows.
The testimony is gratitude.
And everybody knows mine by the way I can't stop saying thank you. There are those whose testimony shouts a single moment, but mine is a decade and a half of the component. Grace of every ordinary day accounted for, and I look back and can't explain the score any other way except he has been good. The testimony is gratitude, as it should be. When you've been the recipient of this, the testimony is gratitude, not just what he's done, the attitude of the one who's seen too much to live any other way. The testimony is gratitude. Father, I'm grateful, that's all I can say. When people ask me what the years have taught,
The testimony is gratitude.
it can't be bought,
And it can't be manufactured.
from nothing it
The
grows.
testimony is gratitude.
And everybody knows mine by the way I can't stop saying
Thank you.
tell somebody, test somebody. It doesn't mean everything was good by any definition of comfortable or easy. Tell somebody the testimony is being grateful for the whole of it, the difficult included. Tell somebody gratitude is not the deluded. Claim that nothing was hard, it's the honest saying. God was faithful, and I'm always going to be saying thank you, Father, forever grateful. The testimony is gratitude. What is your testimony? Not the headline event, the ongoing posture. If someone followed you through an ordinary week, would they see gratitude?
The testimony is gratitude.
Father, I'm forever grateful, and I want that to be the most consistent thing about me.
The testimony is gratitude. The testimony is gratitude.
Always has been.
The testimony is gratitude.
Through every passing season, I've had the same refrain.
The Father has been good.
The testimony
Is gratitude, just as I knew it would.
eventually become the constant of my life.
The testimony is gratitude.
Through every joy and strife
And everything between.
the testimony
The
stands.
testimony is gratitude.
It's in His hands and in my voice forever. The testimony is gratitude. There will come a moment when the time is complete, when the last chapter of this life meets its concrete end. And if I could choose the posture, I arrive at the threshold with the closer I get to the ending, the more I know. I wanna cross with gratitude, let it show on my face, on my lips, on everything I carry. Not terror, not regret, not the heaviness of what was left undone, but the goodness and the gratitude for having lived at all.
Forever and still grateful.
That's how I'll go.
Forever and still grateful.
For everything below, the sky that God created and then placed me in. Forever and still grateful for the grace within every difficult chapter, every grace-filled one. Forever and still grateful, Father.
When I'm done
With the living, let the gratitude outlast. Forever and still grateful, first and last, and all the years between. Forever grateful. And in the meantime, while the days remain and the chapters keep on coming with their joy and pain, I choose the posture of the one who knows the math. The gratitude is greater than the aftermath of anything this life has taken or is given. Forever and still grateful, this is how I'm living. Forever and still grateful, that's how I'll go.
forever and still grateful.
For everything below, this sky that God created and then placed me in. just on the Sunday praise days.
Forever.
On the Wednesday when the news is hard.
Forever.
When the season leaves a scar.
Still grateful.
Still grateful.
Father, still grateful.
Not contingent on the circumstance. Still grateful. Not dependent on the outcome.
Still grateful.
Because the God I serve is always still faithful.
Forever and still grateful.
Forever and still grateful. Not gratitude that expires when the season gets hard. Forever still grateful. The decision to be grateful regardless of circumstance is the most powerful spiritual act available to you today. Forever and still grateful, Father. This is the posture that changes everything.
Forever and still grateful. Forever and still grateful.
Forever and still grateful.
Forever and still grateful.
I declare it now.
Forever and still grateful.
I have learned how
To find the gratitude
in every kind of year.
forever and still grateful.
Father,
You were here.
in every single one, and that is why the song
Forever and still grateful.
doesn't never stop.
Forever and still grateful.
This is where I drop
The final verse.
forever and still grateful. Father, I'm forever grateful. Father, I'm forever grateful. There is a list that has no ending, and it starts with Savior and then Healer, and it parts into 1,000 different descriptions of the one who has been everything at every turn, not one season without a different aspect of your nature, carrying me through. You are, and you will later still be everything I've ever needed. Everything you've been to me, Father, I cannot say it all. Everything you've been to me, too large for any hall of language to contain the roles you've played. Everything you've been to me, the way you stayed when everyone around me had run out of answers. Everything you've been to me through every chapter, in crisis, every ordinary and profound. Everything you've been to me, I found that nothing names it fully, but I'm forever grateful. Refuge when the storm was closing in, strength at the precise moment of giving in, provision in the month I didn't know, companion on the road I had to go alone, comfort at the loss I couldn't name, guided every unmarked intersection, came in every form I needed. Father, everything you've been to me, Father, I cannot say it all. Everything you've been to me, too large for any hall it fully, but I'm forever grateful. There is no category that contains you. There is no title that explains you fully. And I've given up on finding the perfect description and landed on thank you, Father. The prescription for everything I am is what you've been to me. Everything you've been to me, and I can see it all only from this side. Looking back, everything you've been to me, not a thing I lacked when you were in it. Father, thank you. Everything you've been to me. Think about the specific roles God has played in your life. The title He showed up within that specific season. The healer in one chapter, the provider in another, the friend when no one else was there. Everything you've been to me, Father. He's been everything that every season required. Father, I'm forever grateful. Everything you've been to me, everything you've been to me, and still becoming. Everything you've been to me. The story's still running, and I haven't seen the final chapter yet. Everything you've been to me. And the best bet is that the future holds more roles I haven't witnessed. Everything you've been to me. I'm a witness to the faithfulness of a Father who is always shown. Everything you've been to me. I'm not alone in the gratitude forever. Everything you've been to me. This album began with a declaration, forever grateful. And it ends with the same words, eternally, not fatal. To the gratitude, no circumstance to come will drain what's been accumulated. None of what the future holds can take the bottom out of what I've built. In gratitude I've got them, the mercies counted, the faithfulness traced. My gratitude will never run out, not after what I've seen. I have no doubt that there is always more to be grateful for. My gratitude will never run out. There's more grace behind the grace I've already counted. My gratitude will never run out. Surmounted every argument for ingratitude. I've seen too much. My gratitude will never run out. Such is the abundance of a Father's faithfulness. Every morning it's replenished. Every morning new mercies arrive before the day is forming. And the gratitude responds because it lives on the constant coming of what the Father gives. Not just the seasonal and the spectacular, but the ordinary, daily, molecular evidence of a God who hasn't stopped. My gratitude will never run out, not after what I've seen. I have no doubt there is always more to be grateful for. My gratitude will never run out. There's more grace behind the grace I've already counted. My gratitude will is the abundance of a father's faithfulness. Let the years come, still grateful. Let the seasons change,
Still grateful.
let the unexpected arise,
Still grateful.
let the difficult land.
Still grateful.
Because the God who is faithful in everything behind me is the God who will be faithful in everything that finds me ahead. And the gratitude is built on that foundation. My gratitude will never run out. This declaration is not based on feeling, it's based on Him. My gratitude will never run out. This is not a feeling, it's a foundation built on the track record of a faithful Father. My gratitude
Will never run out.
because the mercies,
Don't run out.
because the faithfulness doesn't
Run out.
because the love of the Father doesn't run out. My gratitude
Will never run out.
Father, I'm forever grateful.
My gratitude will never run out.
Father, thank you.
My gratitude.
Will never run out. For every moment you came through, every prayer, every closed door, every answered year.
My gratitude.
Will never run out. I'm here, still grateful, still saying, Father, thank you.
My gratitude.
Will never run out. You knew before I did what I would one day be grateful for.
My gratitude.
Will never run out. There is always more to thank you for. Forever grateful. It will never run out. Father, I'm forever grateful.